beeping sound is on. Hi everyone, welcome to Wonderful Living YouTube channel. We're back again with another episode with Mr. Shafi here, the most notorious man in India. Look at how beautiful he is. His beautiful hair, this beautiful beard. He's just beautiful soul. He's just a beautiful soul all around, with amazing conversation and amazing insight about life. And he is the perfect example of how the ego is the soul's enemy. He will break it down to the very, very last detail. He'll be very specific on how the mind is working and how the mind is keeping you from the present moment. And how we're suffering. We're suffering when we're bringing the mind. Because we bring the mind only when we can't handle the present. And that was one of the clarities that I got this morning. Actually, last night. I felt that my ego got a hold of me and I had no door or no way out. And I felt it all throughout my body. It was just this tension, this heaviness all throughout, like my abdomen area and my heart and my chest area. And it was very hard to breathe. It was very hard to be. It was very hard to be while in the ego. So slowly I tried everything, like focusing on the breath, focusing on expansion, contraction. But in between those moments, I remember just going online and distracting myself from sensing myself, from feeling my life, which is the only way to dissolve the ego or to shut the ego, right? It's by sensing yourself, by sensing your life in that moment. But I prolonged that moment because I felt perhaps victimized, or I blamed someone for my suffering. And in actuality, there's no one to blame. There's no one to, nothing can do nothing to you unless you allow it. But in that case, you're the only one that does, that is in charge or is accountable for that suffering that you're feeling. So the only way out was to come back to myself and connect to myself with love. So there's someone else with me in that moment, and I connected with that person in that moment, which meant that I connected back to myself. Whoever you are with, it's not that you're with someone, you're always with yourself. It's like you're like the only person in the world, right? Because we are all one. So moral of the story is, when you have this awareness of your ego taking a hold or taking control over you, your mind, your body, there's always a way out. And that way out is always in. So you're always coming within. You're never going outside for someone to rescue you or finding a solution outside of you. It's always going within. The only way out is in. So thank you guys for watching, and we love you. Bye.